Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Mandy, and today's pick a card is all about how I'm going to kill my cat because he keeps rubbing up against this. Thomas! Oh my gosh! Get away, bud! Stop! Little sausage. I'm gonna eat him. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Mandy. I was outside in the rain with my daughter, so that is why the drowned rat look is happening. Today's pick a card is all about how we are unique and special. Last weekend I got to be a part of the Spiritual Fusions Psychic Expo in Fletcher, North Carolina, and it was just incredible. Like, it just felt amazing and purposeful, and I don't feel like I've done anything in my life like that in a really long time. You guys, it is one thing to do pick a cards on YouTube, you know, all about your future spouse and whatever, but it's a whole entirely different thing to do one-on-one readings that are in depth, but with people really sharing their stories and their lives with you. And oh, it was just incredible and completely humbling, and I'm just so honored I got to do that and to be their reader. The whole reason I wanted to do this pick a card is because on the way home I was just kind of going over the people that I saw, and there were a few people that got into tears throughout their reading, and I noticed that it was usually when I was saying something really nice about them. And I'm just reading the cards, like I'm just the conduit, I'm the limo driver, I'm not here to blow smoke up anybody's ass. But what occurred to me is just how difficult it is to hear good things about ourselves. It is astounding how critical and horrible and bad we feel majority of the time. So I just really wanted to do a pick a card about what makes us unique and special, and why we're here on the planet, how we can see ourselves in a better light, myself included. Super guilty of that. Very critical. So I'm really excited to do this pick a card. Just a few quick reminders. One, this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, but it's a happy reading, so just take it anyway. Quick announcements. I'm going to be offering personal readings through Zoom now. I was just doing email readings. I just don't want to do email readings. Like, it was so nice to connect with people. To get like a real personal reading that isn't general is so much more productive, helpful. And second, if you like these videos, please like them, please comment, please share, please subscribe. The subscriptions mean everything. It really helps build the channel. It helps the algorithm bullshit. So I would be super grateful. Only if it resonates. Not asking for pity subscriptions here, people, but I would love you to be a part of the community and the family here. So with all that said, let's get to the pick a card about what makes us special. You guys, I've already done a few of the readings yesterday, just because the limited time I have, I kind of have to rob Peter to pay Paul with my time. But oh, it's so much fun. It's like amazing. Y'all are incredible. Like, each pile has like just filled me, like I can feel during my readings, and it just felt like you're just all beautiful, fantastic, amazing people, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you to see how amazing you are. So let's get to it. Hey pile one, if you chose Dalmation Stone, this is your reading all about what makes you unique and special. Oh, I love this reading already. Okay, we're going to start with some tarot, spirit, distinct and clear messages for pile one. Distinct and clear messages for pile one. I'm not going to take reversals in this. Okay, pile one. So the first thing that I got for you, we've got the tower here. So for me, this is really like an adaptability. Like, you guys are super resilient at big life changes. You're just like used to making hard lefts in your life. Like, nothing scares you. You might be travelers. You might be people that try for one thing and then it's like, oh, okay, this didn't work out. Now I'm going to do this. And it's completely different. And everybody in your life is like, what? But you are just like, I'm doing it. You're just out for the adventure, following your heart. You're not afraid of big shakeups in life. In fact, you're kind of, I don't know, you might be a Scorpio. You're very adventurous. You could have a lot of fire energy, Aries, Sag, Leo. Yeah, I'm just getting a sense of like no matter what happens, you're like out for the adventure of it. And it doesn't mean that things are always positive or always negative. It just means that you're kind of fearless in regard to what you pursue, which is awesome. I also sense, yeah, like definitely like you don't mind change. To you, change is not a 4-letter word. Most people have a really difficult time with change. I don't get that for you at all. Um, I also get a sense of like really beautiful playfulness. You're someone that is curious about life. You love to, you haven't lost that childlike sense of humor or childlike wonder. There's just something really playful about you. Like you take time out of your day to dance or smell the roses or jam or, like yeah, you haven't lost your sense of joy. Like what you did as a kid, you're still doing now. And in your own way. But it's really beautiful because a lot of people lose that too. I'm really digging pile one. Um, you are also someone that really appreciates the finer things in life, and that's not a bad thing. You really have a lot of self-respect. You love beauty, you love wealth. I'm getting travel here because this is always my Italy card. Um, you are someone that just really likes to relish in the pleasures of life and is not doesn't see beauty as being vapid or as being materialistic. It's just a sense of self-expression for you, and you're really organized. You're someone that is um, knows how to prioritize their day, which is interesting because we've got like so much energy, and then it's like and then it's like Earth sign, and not that I'm getting like Earth sign vibes here, but um, uh, yeah, I feel like there's a sense of priority and an ability to manage things. So cool. You're like a very balanced, fun, successful, sexy group of people. I'm digging you as pile one. Let's move on to the L Key Oracle and get some more specifics. I do that all the time. Okay. Oh, I love this. Okay, you guys. So I feel like this is a very elevated pile. I feel like you guys have a really good sense of yourself, a good sense of your connection to spirit and the divine. Um, First, we have Pearl, she who rises up. And this is not masculine or feminine, it's just the energy. Everybody in this deck is a feminine energy. Um, so that doesn't matter. But you are someone who rises up, empowers, uplifts, elevates. And I really feel like the way that you live your life with this a fearlessness about really pursuing what you love and just following your heart, you're a teacher. Like you help people make better choices for themselves, heart-led choices for themselves because you're an example. I mean, so few people in the world just kind of live by their heart. People see you and they're like, wow, if they can do it, I can do it. And you're an inspirer. I also feel like you're someone that really empowers others. Like you talk up people because you are so happy in your life. And again, that doesn't mean that your life's perfect or you're making $1 million. It just means you have a contentment. Like because you follow your heart, you feel fulfilled, and other people look to you, and you're able to empower them and just kind of really build them up, which is beautiful. And then we have she who guides, Maputla. um, New path guide renewal. And yeah, I feel like you're someone that is also very compassionate and maternal. Someone that really, it's like you've got all this like dynamic, passionate, like almost leader energy, but then you've got also this like really super compassionate, maternal energy, where you're able to again guide people through your example. But you're not someone that's like, this is my way, this is how you have to do it. It's like you have just a lot of compassion and care for people, and through that you're able to help people renew, and I get like a sense of transformation in you. Like you're someone that knows when it's time to go on the adventure and knows when it's time to come home and renew. You're a very wise pile one. And then we have Jenna, she who calms, stillness, purity, quiet. You have a lot of wisdom. There's something about an ability to go within, and that's why you can be this brave and courageous tower energy, because you're not afraid to like take that time for yourself, take that time out. Yeah, you trust the divine, you trust your guides and angels, you trust your team with the path ahead. And you've been through a lot and you've experienced a lot, because you haven't just sat at home, for the past 20 years doing the same thing like most people do. Like you've had a lot of experiences, you've followed your heart, and spirit keeps rewarding you because there's a purity to that. There's this like childlike sense of faith, which is really lovely and beautiful. Dang. Let's get some spirit animal cards for you guys. Let's see if we can get more out of you. You might have really gorgeous hair. Like I'm being drawn to her hair. And even if you're a dude, dudes can have really cool hair too. So. Okay. Yeah, it's not surprising. Yeah, that's not surprising either. Oh, little piggy spirit. Okay. So we have, oh my gosh, and on the bottom there's owl spirit. And I was saying the wisdom because there's an owl here. And I'm just like drawn to this sense of wisdom, but I just find that fascinating. There's definitely a sense of intuition with a 7. Very, very sharp insight. Very sharp insight. Okay. Back to the piggy. Okay, so butterfly transformation, yes. we have like 11, which is all about intuition, following your inner guidance. Then we have 5, which equals change, and then another 11. So spirit definitely communicates to you through synchronicities, numbers like 1111 or 222 333. You're definitely connected in with your team for sure. And you're someone that is constantly transforming, constantly. And you're just becoming more and more beautiful and more free. That is kind of like the general, like you have a freedom, pile 1, about you. And you may not see that in yourself because your life might constantly be ebbing and flowing. You've definitely experienced more of a ride than other people, but like how to flow with things rather than be pummeled by the waves, if that makes sense. But you're just going to continue to transform. And, I feel like you have transformed, and now you're leading like all of these people like in your wake are also just inspired by you and transforming in their own ways, which is so beautiful. Wow, pile 1. And then we have hawk spirit, which is very similar to owl spirit in that you have an ability to, it says, let spirit be your guide, and you absolutely do. This says new path guide renewal, and this says let spirit be your guide. Like, you guys don't go through life following society standards. Like, you follow your heart, you follow spirit. Highly intuitive, and you're someone that absolutely can get up and out of the muck of life and see a different perspective. You see a more global perspective where other people, like for example, like politics, like other people are like, I'm cutting this person out of my life and this and this and blah, 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 and you know, whatever right now. You're someone that can see the bigger picture of how humanity needs to work together and how people need to love each other and how we need to compromise and how that is productive and healthy and whole and so imperative to humanity, or someone that can kind of see the bigger picture like that, or see the bigger picture of a situation, like where other people are like, he did this and this and this to me. You can kind of come up and elevate out of it. And you're like, yeah, but he did this because this and then this person came in and then this, and like, you know, like it's all going to be okay. And like, whatever. Um, you're just someone that can see the bigger picture of things. Like you're not attached to exactly what's on your nose, you know? Um, so it's really beautiful. And then we have pig spirit. Look at that cute little pig. I cannot even. Use your mind wisely. So again, with that wisdom, you guys, um, you also might really like to eat. Sorry, a little picky. Um, oh my gosh, she's so cute. This makes me not want to eat meat. Um, this is such a sweet pig. I just want to like go to bed with this pig. Anyway, there's something, yeah, there's like a sweetness about you. This reminds me of Wilbur. And Wilbur was like very curious, again, with like that childlike curiosity and just like a sweetness and like an innocent, pure spirit. I just feel like you guys are innocent and pure, and it's really balanced. It's, you know, for most people with like fiery tower energy, it's like blah, 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 you know, like blam, blam, blam. But you have so many different beautiful nuances, and they all work into this like magnificent individual that you are, which is quite extraordinary. Um, so whatever lies you've been telling yourself, you need to see it a little bit differently, because you're a glorious human. But I think you know that. I think you're a pile that like you might struggle with self-worth because hello humanity, but you're someone that's done a lot of work, that you kind of like know your worth at this point. Okay. Let's see. What else have we got for you guys? Tolerance. Yes, that's part of that bigger picture. Detachment and ownership. So tolerance, it says you appreciate other points of view. Yeah, because you sense the love in everyone. Yeah, highly compassionate, tolerant. You're someone that can see the bigger picture. And you can see the best in everyone. Detachment, you are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Yeah, I feel like there's just a sense of, you know, getting with that self-worth. There's a sense of learning how to set boundaries and just manifesting without expectation and, you know, just like ultimate trust. And anything that, you know, you're just in constant transformation of like relinquishing the old and moving on with the new. Anything that is not in alignment with who you know you need to be is going to go away. And you're going to send, you know, all those situations love and light, but you're onward and upward. So good for you. And then ownership, you acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. You're not someone that is a martyr. You're not someone that's like, I did this thing 10 years ago and I was just crazy at the time. It's like, oh, I did this thing 10 years ago and I'm really going to take into account how that affected me, how that affected others. I'm going to journal about it. I'm going to do the shadow work. You're not someone that runs from the problems of their life. You're like a dive deeper kind of person, which I respect because, again, most people tend to run. Okay, let's see what else. Oh my gosh, I love this reading. I'm just going to do like all happy readings. You're an extraordinary pile one. Super extraordinary. Happiness, stimulation, divination. Yeah, highly intuitive. With this happiness, I feel like you're destined for a beautiful home life. I'm just getting a sense with the 6, this, to me, that's harmony in the home and love in the home. We have 2, which is like couples. I feel like you're destined for a really loving home situation. And I feel like this may come later on because you have so much going on and so much that you've learned in your lifetime that as you progress, like it's just, you're going to come to this place of happiness. Yeah, really beautiful. Then we have stimulation, chilly. Yeah, I feel like you are someone that always, with that tower energy, always needs to be stimulated, doing something, learning something, going somewhere, traveling, seeing things from a different perspective, tasting. Like you're someone that enjoys like all your 5 senses. You don't want to miss a bit of life, which is beautiful, beautiful. And we have divination. So there's definitely some witchy vibes here. Tarot, spirituality, you're definitely in tune with all of that, which is not surprising based on, hi Tilla, what are you doing in here, little girl cat? What are you doing? Sorry, my cat's here. Yeah, you're not someone that shies away from your intuition. It's like it's just gotten stronger and stronger and stronger. And I feel like this happiness, this is also a blessing from the universe because you've done such amazing work. Yeah, really, really beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. Why not? Ow, Tilla. That hurts. Don't put your nails in me. You want attention, I know. But Mama's busy. I'm busy, dude. Okay. See what else you guys have got going on. Fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I just feel like you guys are fearless. I feel like anything that scares you, you dive into. I'm going to read that one. Abundance. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yes, I feel like the Magician card is very strong here. Like a really extreme, not extreme, but like a very intense, that's also extreme, a significant amount of manifestation power, an ability to manifest, an ability to recognize your personal power. And I think because of the way that you live your life, you are abundant. Like you are able to call things into your life. You're able to call in trips. You're able to call in money, situations, places to live. You're just a very magical person because you're super in line with, that law of attraction, that manifestation. You manifest, you dream big, but you also take those actions. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So I feel like these 2 are things that you're learning on your journey. Fear. Yeah, I really want to read that. What if I forgot the book? Do I have the book? Oh, I do. Yay. Okay. Fear. The outcome of all choices in life is determined by 2 emotions, fear and love. Oh my gosh, I just did that video last week. What else? Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Excuse me. Fear in its many guises is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. Yeah, so basically, like you guys are very fearless people. You absolutely know to choose love every time, and you really do your best to make the best choices for yourself. It's fantastic. And then forgiveness. I feel like you know how to forgive yourself. You know how to forgive others. I feel like you guys have experienced shame in your lifetime just through all of the things you've experienced. But you've gone past it. You've gone through it, which is really also just truly beautiful. So let's get some blessings. What blessings are coming into your life, you guys? know, Tilla. I'll let you out in a second, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, blessings for my pile ones. Strength, yeah. You're super strong. Courage, oh, change, yeah. And enlightenment. So these are blessings for you guys. Strength. You guys are strong mofos. You've been through so much. You've experienced so much. Your life has been an adventure. But yeah, there's just a resilience, just like an ultimate trust in spirit. And it's really, really beautiful. Incredibly strong. Ancient oak spirit. I mean, look at the size of that tree. Super, super strong. Very balanced. Change, again with that transformation, this little dragonfly. I love it. So, I mean, you're not someone that, like, as I said before, you're not someone that views change as a 4-letter word. You almost, you could be a life path number 5. You're someone that needs change. You're like, you need to be stimulated. You need to experience new things. Don't relate to this at all. That you like change. You love to co-create with the universe and see all of its wonders and magic. Like, look at how beautiful like these different flowers are, and they're all really sparkly and magical. And so I feel like you're just, wherever you go, you're just wide-eyed and like, oh my gosh, look at this and look at this. And really, really beautiful energy. And then we have enlightenment. You're just blowing up. I feel like, again, as time progresses, that heart chakra, that inner light and knowledge, this is like all about, like, there's something about you that you are stepping. I feel like part of your purpose is growing into this person of power and leadership in some way. So good on ya. Let's get some guidance for you guys. Did I do this pile yet? I haven't, but they're kind of the same. Okay. Some guidance for my pile ones. Oh my gosh, that's an old hymn song. Okay, pile ones, you guys are awesome. I'm digging you. Taking shelter, the answers are within. Duh. Okay, taking shelter, the answers are within. Yeah, you absolutely know with that. I think it was Jenna. Yeah, you absolutely know how to take the time out, go within, find that introspection, that purity, that quietness. This is very hermit energy. Yeah, really beautiful. And I feel like you really like Christmas and you appreciate a good hot chocolate. Look at that like house. Doesn't, oh God, I just want to live in there. Just be covered in snow and just live off of hot chocolate. Beautiful. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So again, it's so interesting how these line up. Again, with that energy of like detachment, shedding of the old. Like, you're not someone that is afraid to cross any bridge. Like, once you have been illuminated about something, you're like, let it go, let it go. You can also, have some healing abilities with all your spirituality. Really, really beautiful. Continue to do that. Okay, so again, this is your guidance. So make sure when things get wonky and crazy that we are taking that time out to make sure that we are always healing, connecting, mending, releasing, which I feel like you are. But infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Beautiful. So just continue to believe it. My little powerful manifester, freedom fighters, pile number ones. Okay, you guys, the last thing we're going to do. Ooh, for fun, let's get a Taylor. Oracle of Taylor for my pile ones. What is amazing, unique, and special about my pile ones? I love you, Taylor. But I'm a fire and I'll keep your brittle heart warm. If you cascade ocean waves blue, oh my gosh, if your cascade ocean waves blue, I'm starting over. But I'm a fire and I'll keep your brittle heart warm. If your cascade ocean wave blues come, all of these people, okay, I get it. But I'm a fire and I'll keep your brittle heart warm if you can. If your Cascade Ocean Wave blues come. I should have written better, sorry. So you are someone that helps others when someone else is feeling blue. All these people think love's for show, but I would die for you in secret. The devil's in the details, but you've got a friend in me. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? So you're someone that you're really able to see the best and the worst in the best and the worst, the potential in everyone. And sometimes that can be challenging because sometimes we give people a little too much, when we should be saying goodbye or whatever. But you're just such a warm and compassionate person. And for people that you truly love, you will do anything for. You literally will just give yourself. Yeah. But there is a detachment there. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? You're not someone that's going to take, like, you've learned your boundaries. You're not someone that's going to take on someone else's bullshit. Like, that everybody is on their own journey, which is very wise. So thank you, Taylor Swift, everybody. Let's get a How to Love Yourself card to take with you, and then we will call it. This is such a nice reading, you guys. Not only are my pile ones freaking awesome, but I just really like doing something so beautiful. Okay. I rejoice in my unlimitedness. Woo! I am aware that I am pure consciousness. I am one with all life. Boom. Powerful little manifestors. Power one. Pile one. Yeah, you have no box to stuff yourself in. Like, you are just outside the box doing it. And I have such respect for you. So, pile ones, thank you so much. If this resonated for you, please like it, please share and subscribe. All the subscriptions are so, they just make me giddy. I'm so grateful. And I will see y'all in my next video. Okay, bye. Hi, my pile twos. If you chose the Crazy Lace Agate, this is your reading all about what makes you unique and special. Woo! You guys, the first pile was so, it felt so good. I love this reading. I always want to do happy, joyful readings. It's just so nice to tell everybody why they're wonderful and amazing, and to see you all in your glory. It's like, wow. Like, I just want to know all of you. So let's see what's going on for pile twos. We're going to do tarot, and then we're going to go into oracle. So let's see for pile two, what makes you unique and special, my little cherubs. I'm not going to take any reversals here, okay? Wow. Oh, pile twos. Okay, you guys. So you're really good at making money. You're someone that is very smart. I definitely feel visionary energy here. You might be high up in companies, or your workers. I'm getting a strong sense of like Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Not because that's necessarily here. I mean, there is money here, but it's just the sense that I'm getting overall. Yeah, you're an ideas person. Absolutely. You're an ideas person, and it's very lucrative. People respect you. They look up to you. You are absolutely a leader. You might be a bit unique. I'm just drawn to the salamander. You might be a bit unique, but people absolutely listen to you because you're super passionate. You're just like crazy passionate, charismatic. You're a warm person. Yeah, just like very visionary qualities, like number 33. Okay, like there's just um, there's just something about you that like you're a master of your domain, and people look up to you, and you're able to help a lot of people. And I feel like you're very, like with this hermit card, you're very introspective. Like you're not, you like, you're very in with this patience. Like there's something about like, you do not make rash decisions. You have amazing ideas. You follow through. You're fantastic at building your empire and putting all of that into practice. But you absolutely take that time to go within and ground yourself, find balance. Because you're so thoughtful, like that's when your ideas come. Like when you're alone and maybe out in nature or the snow, or like you talk to the fireplace or look at the night sky or something. There's something that you do, and that's like where your ideas come. And it's this beautiful light within you. It's a gift that you've been given for sure. And you're just someone that like is really balanced, very compassionate, like you want the best for the world. In what you do, you have to be emotionally fulfilled. Like you have money ideas, but you're when you're happiest is when you're working toward a purpose. Like ultimately, deep down, everything within you is like wanting to help the planet, wanting to make things better, wanting to bring life into the world, answers, solutions, very solutions oriented group. Yeah, cool. This is different than the other pile. This is fun. Okay, so sorry, I'm a giant nerd. I'm not apologizing because I'm unique and special. So let's see what else you guys have got going for you. I also feel like you're not someone that like lashes out in a temper. Like you're very even keeled. You're not someone that's going to lose their shit in public. Like housewives is like your worst nightmare. Okay, so we have Iris. So as I told the last pile, these are all women in this deck. So masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. They're all feminine energies. So when I say she, like don't worry about it. This is like you are people that change. She who changes. Iris, transformation, change, enchantment. So I'm definitely getting a connection to the night sky. So you might be someone that talks to the moon, or just like goes out at work, after a day of work, and like goes on your porch or something, like with a tasty frosty beverage, and just kind of like contemplates at night. But ultimately, you are someone that is always transforming because your ideas are always changing. And I feel like you've had situations where spirit, like whether you know it or not, spirit has kind of lit you up and has caused you to change. I also get a sense of you having like really pretty eyes. Like you might have like hazel, or like not like a color, like not like blue or brown. Like you've got like one of those mixed colors, like a hazel, or like you're one of those people that are like, no, my eyes are gray blue, thank you. Yeah, you might have really pretty eyes, or like I'm getting a sense of dark hair. But yeah, there's definitely change that's happened to you. And we have she who aches, Perpetua, sadness, solitude, silent, withdraw. So again, with that solitude. And I'm definitely getting a sense of uniqueness about you, and that might actually have made you lonely in the past. Um, but it's incredible because despite anything that I'm getting from a sense of lack, you come out of it and you transform. You're like, it's like you're able to slough it off for the sake of your heart, for the sake of, I want to help people. I want to change the world. So like, how I'm feeling right now doesn't matter because I have a purpose. Really fascinating. Birds might be how spirit communicates with you, FYI, if you see little birds. I mean, it's summer, so perspective. But we also have Amelie, she who questions. Curiosity, destiny, search. Yes, I am definitely getting a sense of curiosity, like that introspection, that visionary quality, that like, like your mind is just like always going. You're always like, there's like a beautiful curiosity about life, like how people work, like how you can come up with solutions. I feel like, that's part of your destiny. You have an incredible brain. Thank you for being on the planet, you guys, because you operate differently than other people. Very special. Pioneers. And the first group was freedom. You guys are my visionaries. Oh, pile two. Oh my gosh, I just want to hug the world. Okay. So let's see what else we've got here. We'll get some spirit animals. You're not afraid to be alone, and you're not afraid to be alone because your thoughts are just so magnificent. Like you could be alone on your own island, and someone would show up 20 years later and you'd be like, oh gosh, has it been 20 years? Brilliant thinkers. Okay, my pile twos. Parrot spirit, watch your words. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely something about you. Parrot spirit, watch your words. But really, I just feel like this is like you're a master orator. People listen to you. When you have something to say, people listen. Because what you say is unique. It's just outside the box. And you might have a little bit of a temper, but it takes a lot. Like I like the strength here is that I feel like you really want to be someone that is even keeled and like there's a desire for that, like how you're seen in society. Like you would be humiliated to like be a housewives of Atlanta, um, but mostly just like your oration, like the way that you speak, and like you're really passionate and enthusiastic, and people sense that. They love your energy. True leader. Then we have 8, which is like all about abundance and like personal, like a personal sense of authority. Watch and wait. Yeah, you are not someone that is impulsive. You are calculated. I envy this pile. I'm like going in, seahorse. Yeah, you are very calculated. You, I kind of get like math, sciencey. I mean, that's kind of like the sense, but it's you're not afraid to ponder. Like if somebody has a question, you're not afraid to take a week on it or longer because the answer is more important than, yeah, like you really value the answers to things, doing things correctly and right than appeasing somebody or a situation or like at work. You're very unique. And then we have 11, which is all about your intuition. You're highly intuitive. And again, we've got this change. So there's something about you that changes, is changing, which is interesting because I feel like you're going to know how this resonates for you. Transformation is beautiful. I definitely sense leadership here. Like, I feel like once things are illuminated for you, like you become a leader to others. Absolutely. And sometimes because you're such a thinker, it's difficult for things to be illuminated for you. Sometimes you trust your mind way more than your intuition, but you're highly intuitive. You definitely have intuitive gifts because like if you weren't connected with spirit, you wouldn't have all of those amazing ideas. Like you have a purpose. Oh, pile twos. Such purpose. This is fun. Yeah, let's see what else. What else you got kicking? And I feel like in your own way, you're very creative. You know, I don't get like, you know, artists and painters and, you know, vibes from this group at all, but you're very creative in your solutions. Okay. Compassion, integrity. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Vision. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I just love all of this so much. Compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Very compassionate for the world, very compassionate. When I say compassionate for the world, it's like, it's not like in life you're like, look, it's a homeless person, I'm gonna hug them, oh my gosh, you're homeless. It's like you want to elevate the, like on a global scale. It's like compassion for humanity. You want better for humanity. And this integrity, absolutely, you absolutely want to act in integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Especially in business for you guys, for sure. And then vision, no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. Yeah, like you definitely see things from like a higher perspective. And, you know, I'm getting just this blue, again, with that oration, that throat chakra. Like you have no problem speaking what's on your mind. You don't care what people think. There's like a strong sense of self, especially when it comes to business and your ideas. Almost like in a foolish way, a little bit. Not fool, like naive that anybody could even like disagree because that's an amazing idea, and they are amazing ideas. Yeah, you're awesome, pal, too. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what else. Definitely, definitely Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn vibes. Definitely Pentacles energy here. Okay, let's see what else. Strength. Wisdom. Hell yeah. Success. I mean. Strength. Yeah, you're a very strong person. There's like a strong sense of your individuality. Very strong sense of your individuality. Like it takes a lot of strength and courage to just give off ideas. And with this 22, like that's a master number two. That's a person that builds, creates, and innovates. You're a natural leader, a master builder. You help shift and elevate. And with this 222, like there's 22, like spirit, you probably see synchronistic numbers all the time. Again, with your intuition, you may not even know how intuitive you are, because I don't get this as like a woo-woo pile by any means. But you just kind of, like you just know things sometimes in your gut. And I don't think you know that that's spirit, but it is. So if you see synchronistic numbers, pay attention to what you're feeling at the time, what you're hearing at the time. Yeah, like incredible sense of wisdom, and success. Like that's a no-brainer. And with all these twos, like you might be destined for like a beautiful relationship. That might be part of your destiny. So yeah, beautiful energy. Okay, let's consult the Oracle of Taylor before we move on and I forget. Okay, what makes pile 2 unique and special? What makes pile 2 unique and special? Oh my gosh, I love you, Taylor Swift. Whoa. While you were out building other worlds, where was I? Where's the man who threw blankets over my barbed wire? I made you my temple, my mural, my sky. Now I'm begging for footnotes in the story of your life, drawing hearts in the byline, taking up too much space or time. You assume I'm fine. I'm getting a real strong sense of sensitivity here. Okay. Yeah. So you are super sensitive. Super sensitive. Because you're such a thinker, it's really hard for you to trust your heart. You might have Cancer in your chart, like ascendant, sun, moon, rising. I'm just getting a sense of, it's like in one way, like with your words, your thoughts, your knowledge, but when it comes to your heart, you're not as sure about yourself. And there's just like a real sensitivity. Like you have a very, like that compassion, a very sensitive heart. You don't show it much. Oh, but you're super sensitive, pile 2. Your little brains need love. Be kind to yourselves, you guys. I have a feeling like you, because of that sensitivity, you really beat yourselves up. And you probably make mountains out of molehills. So, you're okay. Connect with spirit. Know that it's okay to trust and love. I know that's not like the purpose of this, but it's just a sense that I feel like I need to tell my pile 2s. Their special uniqueness. Trust your heart. You have beautiful, like pure hearts at your soul level. And I know it's easier to trust knowledge and ideas and success and money. But your heart is like your sensitivity is your best, most unique gift. It's your best gift. And you're hiding it. I don't want to say you're hiding it. Sometimes you hide it. And I feel like if you were more connected to that sensitivity in that heart, whew, I feel like that would be the game changer. I feel like that's where all that compassion comes from. Or not, sorry, compassion, transformation. I feel like that is where a lot of that comes from. Did I already do these? Oh, I kind of did. Let's do, what haven't I done? Let's do some blessings. Actually, let's do some guidance and then we'll do blessings at the end. Okay, pile 2s. Some guidance for my pile 2s, my unique, beautiful, visionary pile 2s with sensitive hearts that are pure fucking gold. I can feel it. Ah. Pure gold. Okay, guidance. Watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. Yes, my little thinkers. Take time outs. It's okay. It's going to be okay. I didn't really want to talk about like kind of the downside of things, but if you find yourself worried, you know, any gift that we have, any strength can also be a weakness. And at times where that thinker mentality becomes a weakness, take a time out and just relax, 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 shake yourself. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And then we have miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Yes. That's guidance. So just believe that miracles can happen. Believe that, believe in magic. Because you're a very special pile too. Like you have a purpose on this planet. You have things to do. Spirit is communicating with you. They're sending you downloads of ideas, how to change things, like you're helping to elevate things, even if you don't know it. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Yes, it's just a sense of hope. So maybe my pile twos are a little down right now. I don't know. I'm kind of getting like a sense of like there's so much brilliance and, you know, beautiful things here, but I get like that you're very critical of yourself. Very critical. Like there's a lot of self-worth stuff here. I'm feeling it. So this is your guidance to take time out, stop, smell the roses, look at the stars, believe in miracles, believe that everything's going to work out and that things can just miraculously transform. Know that your life can be a fairy tale. I've never noticed this in this card before. There's like a little kingdom in here. Your light is shining brightly. So if you're feeling really beat up right now, know that beautiful things are ahead and everything that you want is coming. And to just trust and believe. And that song, When You Wish Upon a Star, kind of came into my head. So make some wishes with a star. Again, like with the night sky. You guys need to be underneath the night sky a lot. Okay. And more like transformation with a little butterfly. Yeah. I'm just sensing lots of things here. Okay. All right, you guys, let's find some blessings. Blessings for my pile twos. So this is the fun part of doing general readings, is that I get to be a complete weirdo. My own unique and wonderful self. So thanks for putting up with me. Okay. What blessings are coming in for pile twos? Purification. Love this card. Family. And leadership. I'm sensing some things. Okay. So this purification, I love this card because I love snow and the snowfall. It's this whole card is this idea of snowfalls and it covers everything. And anything that was ugly or icky or past or blah, whatever, is covered in the freshness of the gorgeousness of this new pure snow. Anything that was old can be made new again. There's such growth in this card, such beauty in this card. Co-creation with spirit in this card. Light, magic, magnificence, just like a transform, renewal. Really, really beautiful energy. I love that. And family. I'm again with like this fairy tale. There's some of you that, you know, might want families or something, or maybe there are family situations currently going on right now, but you're being blessed with family. Maybe even a couple of children, little wolf pups. Yes, because we also have a 6 here, which is all about love and harmony in the home. So for some of you, if that's kind of been something that's felt impossible for you, okay, like that's coming. Beautiful blessing. Oh. And then leadership. Yeah. Which is crazy because I feel like you're already a leader. You're already a visionary. You're already an ideas person. And Spirit's like, we're going to up the ante. Don't you worry. You're really coming into your own. I feel like some of you will even come across some fame. And I'm just very intensely getting that, like that visionary number again, like leaders that help inspire and heal others. Really cool. You guys are strong. You're smart, courageous, super sensitive. Okay, you guys. So the last thing that we're going to get for you is a How to Love Yourself card. How to love yourself. All right, me pile twos. I open myself to all good. I receive life's gifts with joy and pleasure and gratitude. Interesting. I receive life's, like I'm just feeling an energy. I receive life's gifts with joy and pleasure and gratitude. I feel like it's that self-worth thing of like, I don't deserve goodness. Or things are like too good to be true sometimes. You're like stuck in old patterns, but like this, like that sense of transformation. For you guys, Spirit's saying like, I receive life's gifts with joy and pleasure and gratitude. I feel like this is gonna resonate for you how it resonates for you. But yeah, you guys receive, expect miracles. Yeah, my pile twos, you're amazing, incredible, smart, talented people, leaders, dynamic individuals, sensitive hearts, compassionate, elevating, transforming, inspiring. Oh, such a special pile. Do not ever beat yourself up. Don't do it. It's just, who's got the time when you've got so much purpose? All right, my pile twos, thank you so much for being here, you guys. If you like this video, please like it, please share and subscribe. The subscriptions tickle me to no end. I love them so much. Yeah, please hit the little bell and you'll know when the next video drops. But if this resonated for you, please like the video and blah, 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 blah. I've already said it all. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love and light to you all. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, if you chose this Atlantisite, this is your reading all about how unique and special you are. You guys, this has been such a fun reading. Like my soul is just feels so good because y'all are amazing. God, and just the thought, like the past 2 piles have been incredible. And just the thought that anybody beats themselves up ever is so hard to understand right now because all of the goodness and the magic and the wonder, it just, wow. So I'm going to just keep doing this reading over and over. Okay, my loves, we are going to start with tarot and then we will move on to oracle. But let's see what makes you unique and special. Ah, I knew it. This is going to be my intuitive file. Atlantisite, yes, is like a highly intuitive stone, and I just had a feeling. I'm not taking reversals in the tarot right now, just because I don't really need it. Yeah, okay. So my pile 3s, highly intuitive, spiritual pile, my witch pile. You guys are super connected to the divine. You are co-creators with the universe, highly intuitive. You might be tarot readers, mystics, herbalists, anything woo-woo or spiritual. You just have a deeper inner knowing. Yeah. You are also... I feel like whenever you're coming into this reading, that there's a lot going on for you. Like this, like you may not have always been, well, you've always been intuitive, but you may not have always known it. You're coming into new ideas, new thoughts, new inspiration, new passions, enthusiasms. Cannot talk. Enthusiasms. You're at the start of a new journey, and you're just kind of going for it. Like there's a sense of curiosity and wonder and like grandness about all that's going on, like that this is the way the world works, and holy crap, like all these things align, and like there's just like a beautiful not playfulness, but like wonder, a sense of wonder about all that's going on. Lots of new opportunities for you guys, lots of new ideas, lots of new inspiration. Some of you may have reddish hair. I'm seeing like this card. It looks like he has reddish hair. I'm just kind of really drawn to it. You're really coming into your own and coming into your self-confidence, and it's brilliant and beautiful and lovely. Like there's springtime energy here. There's such like a fresh, vibrant, like you're kind of relearning everything about yourself and just realizing like, oh, actually, I'm really freaking awesome. Actually, I've really come a long way. Like the changes you've made have been very creative and courageous. Yeah, and slowly but steadily, like you're building this empire for yourself. You're building your own dreams. Like you're a dreamer. You're beginning to manifest some things. But I'm just like kind of getting like a childlike wonder, a sense of life, a hope, a renewal, a freshness. Really beautiful energy. Okay, my little witches, let's what do I want to do next? Let's consult Elke Oracle. Okay. For my pile 3s, what makes them unique and special? Okay. So this, as I said, my other piles, everybody in this deck is female. So when I say she, don't worry about it. It's just a feminine energy. We don't do like whatever here. So we got Enid, she who doubts, fear, wariness, trust. So I feel like in the past, there's been a lot of mistrust, a lot of a need for self-protection. But now you're someone that is learning to trust. You're someone that's learning to see that life isn't all bad situations and negativity, that life actually is like beautiful and magical and abundant. And that's not something that that's always been the case. I'm really drawn to this like pretty green. I feel like things are being illuminated in your heart chakra. You might have a connection to nature. You might make jewelry. And then we have she who brings light, Blanche, light, serenity, beacon. Yeah, this is definitely like a fresh, light, airy pile. Like in meditation, when they say surround yourself in white light or golden light, like I'm sensing this like, just like a beautiful, fresh spring. Fresh spring. And I feel like there's a lot of purpose here. We'll figure that out more as we go. She who surprises, Brise, surprise, discovery, revelation. Yeah, so I feel like this is a highly intuitive pile. I feel like this is newer to you, but I feel like you keep surprising yourself in regard to like what you can do. So I feel like you might like be intuitive, you might see synchronicities, might start reading tarot or whatever. But I feel like 5 years from now, you're gonna be like a medium, you're gonna be like accessing the Akashic record. Like there's just going to be so many things that you can do that you're like, holy crap. And so many realizations and revelations that you come to. And I feel like you're going to, I'm not sure how you're putting that out into the world, but I feel like somehow you're putting everything that you learn, all these little surprises, these glorious little bits of magic here and there, you're channeling that into like your projects or work or something. And it's really helping to elevate the planet. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, let's get some spirit animals and see what else makes you unique and beautiful. There's a lot of illumination happening here. Some of you might be into like Lord of the Rings stuff or fairies or elves or okay. Oh, he's come out a couple times. Oh my gosh, so did this one. Oh my gosh, these all keep coming out. Oh fuck. Okay, so we have pig spirit. There's 11 here, highly intuitive. Again, 1111. That's exactly how they came out last time. That's crazy. Highly intuitive. Spirit is definitely speaking to you through synchronicities. 1111, 222, 323, all that good stuff. When you see 1111, definitely pay attention to your thoughts, where you're at the time, what you're doing, what you're listening to. There's messages in there. Use your mind wisely. So I feel like you've got a lot of really fantastic ideas. You have a very curious mind. You're someone that likes to research. You're somebody that likes to dive deep in a book. What would bore other people? You're like, I found this fascinating. I just learned this interesting thing. And then you share it and you illuminate others through that sharing. Yeah, it's just like a breeze, it's just like a breeze of fresh air that I just keep getting. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. I feel like you're very unique. I feel like you're really building your abundance right now. And there's something about that earlier too, with this little castle here. I feel like you're building your little castle, you're building your little nest egg, your retirement, like you're figuring out how to do it. I feel like you're also, so like you're watching and wait, like you're taking like slow progressive steps. I also feel like you're someone that doesn't jump into things. Like I'm sensing also very stable energy. You could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone where in your chart, you could be like a 4 life path number. Just someone that has a stability to them. Like you're not afraid to wait it out on something. Like, I'm going to think about this for a week before you make a decision, where other people are like, like, I'm sure that they want to know as soon as possible. So I have to make this decision. I have to get back to them by tomorrow. And you're like, yeah, I'm still thinking about it. And it's like, your friends are probably like, oh my gosh, like you haven't gotten back to them yet. And it's like, yeah, I'm still just letting it marinate. And you're someone that it's totally okay plodding along until you feel really good about something. And yeah, transformation. Okay. You are just going to continue to transform and evolve and become, especially intuitively, psychically, all that good stuff. And as I told my other piles, as you transform and become more and more powerful and colorful and unique and illuminated, you're going to inspire so many others to be their own little beautiful butterflies. Gorgeous energy. Oh, I just smell spring. Okay. Let's also see what we've got here. Pile threes. Why else are my pile threes unique and special? Discernment, purpose, elevation. Yes. Discernment. You're developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Yeah, I feel like this is a big transformation for you. I feel like in the past, it's kind of, you've been surviving, and now you're just like really learning that, like, oh, I can actually create my entire life. um, and you were discerning like things that used to make you fearful, like mistrust, a need to protect yourself. Like that's all just kind of, becoming this beautiful, wise, discerning nature, truth from illusion. Like what is actually real? And then purpose. Yeah, you have purpose. You guys, my little Atlanticites, you possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. Beautiful. Yeah, you're on a loving soul journey, just up leveling this idea of just living in purpose, love, integrity, beauty, this air. People are going to be able to breathe again, like after having talked to you. Elevation, you are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Yeah, like just this is being more and more revealed to you. Revelation, beautiful, like just all of this transforming. And as you do it in this childlike wonder, everybody else is going to do it around you. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. I love it. Okay. Spirit, what else makes them unique and special? Victory. Cool. Refinement and tranquility. I'm loving the tranquility card for you. I'm feeling this purpley third eye, intuitive gorgeousness with the 7 here, that intuition. And I feel like you've been through a lot in life, and I feel like that need to protect yourself. You're just coming into a time of like, yeah, man, like why worry about that anymore? Just this utter peace, beautiful, beautiful peace. Refinement, interesting. I feel like you're beginning to believe in your own wealth. Like I feel like even right now, like that might be something that you're kind of learning, but I feel like you're really going to grow this something is growing here where like the more self-love that you have, the more revelations you discover. The home that you create for yourself is just going to be beautiful, refined. You're going to appreciate the finer things in life. You're going to eat delicious foods. You're going to go delicious places. Yeah, and I feel like you may have had money blocks in the past, but you're really learning like, no, I deserve abundance. I can go to this restaurant. Like I can have a beautiful home. I could have really, really nice things. Like there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people have these money blocks of like, I want to be rich, but they don't actually want to be rich because, eat the rich people suck and, whatever. Like those are money blocks. Okay. There's a lot of really wonderful rich people out there. And it's really hard to be a rich one or be a rich person when you despise rich people. So like we all need to shift that perspective, A, and B, lessons with Mandy. I think that you're learning that. I think that you're learning like, wow, it's okay to spend, like you're not going to feel guilty for what you've acquired. And then with this, we've got a 44 here. Definitely look that up. Victory. Got this crown here. I'm getting just like an ancestral crossed over loved ones. Like I feel like a lot of powers behind you. A lot of support is behind you. Like they're so proud of you. I feel like you have cut cords of ancestral lineage. Like you have ended a cycle of whatever has gone on in your family, depression, anxiety, whatever. You have, because you've elevated and you've changed and you've followed this new beginning, this new beautiful intuitive path, I feel like Spirit has really given you this blessing, and all of your ancestors and crossed over loved ones are just like, yeah, like you did it, and it's you, and you're the one doing it, and like I could cry, like just the sense of appreciation, the sense of pride, the sense of pride that they have for you is like really intense, really intense. Like your energy is so beautiful right now. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm going to bring it back down with the Oracle of Taylor Swift lyrics. Let's find out why you are unique and special. Why else are you unique and special, my gorgeous pile threes? Gorgeous pile threes. I want to be your end game. I want to be your first string. I want to be your 18. I want to be your end game. End game. Okay. Big reputation. Big. Okay. Okay. Bring it back, Amanda. Okay. Interestingly, I mean, this could be about like a potential romance that really lights you up. I'm not really getting that though. What I'm getting is okay, it may not even make sense, but the energy that I'm feeling is a sense of playfulness in relationships. There's like a fiery, sexy little playful energy. Which is a gift because it's super fun. And somebody's going to love that and be like, oh, they're really taking me. They're really into me. And I also get like the sense from your ancestors as well of just being like you did the end game, like you did the thing that nobody else could do. Like you slashed the chords. You were the end game. You're the Avenger. Let's get one more for you just because I actually really like that, but I kind of feel called to give you one more. And who doesn't love more Taylor? Betty, I'm here on your doorstep and I planned it out for weeks now, but it's finally sinking in, Betty. Betty, right now is the last time I can dream about what happens when you see my face again. Okay, so actually, maybe there is some love coming in. With the two of them, I'm feeling a love energy. So that might be a little blessing for you coming in as a reunion of sorts. I also feel like this is speaking to your courage and your sense of earnestness and your sense to show up for things in your life and to be a person that will put themselves out there and can say like, you know what, I made a mistake and here I am. And just like a sense of earnestness, a sense of purity. Interesting. Take that how that resonates, but we thank Taylor. Okay. What else? Let's get some guidance and then we'll get some blessings. What guidance do we have for my awesome, intuitive, successful, inspiring, fresh pile threes? Okay, so your guidance, wandering path, enjoy the journey. So you might, because this is such a huge awakening for you, you may just be like, where is this all going? It's not about the thing, it's about the journey. Enjoy the journey. And for some of you, fox could mean something. In Into the Wild, no, not Into the Wild. Wild, the Cheryl Strayed book, the movie, her mother comes to her as a fox. And I just felt the need to point that out. This also looks like a treasure map. So you might be going on adventures. You might enjoy travel. Yeah, enjoy the journey because there's lots of hidden treasures along the way. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Yes. And I love that's right underneath refinement. Okay. We are learning to be more abundant. We are learning that life is sweet and there's richness of life and that you are worthy and it is okay to relish in all that you are creating for yourself. Nothing bad or selfish about it. Grace and gratitude. And through gratitude, joy expands. So whenever you're feeling iffy, grace and gratitude, grace and gratitude. Make those gratitude lists. And get into your intuition, into your heart. Sensing like some rose quartz. Sleep with some rose quartz under your pillow. Okay. And then some blessings coming in for you guys. I love how this is guidance. Infinite abundance. I think it's just a belief, like you are creating this for yourself. And I think it's just the guidance is to believe that you deserve it and to really know that it's okay to be wealthy and successful and enjoy the finer things. I don't feel like you are people that need much, but you know, it's okay to have a little. Okay, we've got magic. Yeah, not surprised. Again with the 7, intuition, things being illuminated, howling at the moon, that wolf energy of beautiful new things, renewal. Yes, that fresh renewal, that sense of energy. And with this frog, kissing some frogs, I do feel that relationship. And the 2 here, definitely some renewal relationship energy here. Energy, fire spirit energy. Things are happening. So if you have been feeling, if COVID, especially if this energy over the past couple of years has really been beating you up as it's been beating most of us up, you're going to come into some fiery dynamic energy and some abundant, creative, authority, grounded, just kind of like the stars aligning. Like you're just going to, and I feel like this is also your intuitive abilities, like my little fire starters. Just like like, like, oh, I just started reading tarot. And then like 5 years from now, it's like, I move mountains. You're like 11 from Stranger Things. So anyway, you guys, last thing we're going to do is pick a Why I Love Myself card, or How to Love Yourself card. For my pile 3s. Okay. And we have, oh wait, I did that weird. Sorry. What am I trying to do? It's like I just lost all sense of my faculties. Okay. We have, I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other. Yes, I love that. I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other with all your beautiful, fresh spring gifts. My pile 3s, but I also feel like this is about that relationship that I feel like it's coming back. I feel like you are changing and you are making it a safe space for others to be around you and vice versa. Gorgeous. Love is the most powerful healing force there is. I give it and accept it without limitation. Yeah, anytime you've been holding back or in judgment or an unwillingness to change or what, like that's all changing, that's all transforming, and it's beautiful and powerful, and you accept it without limitation. Love versus fear. You are choosing love, love, love. Okay, you guys, my pile 3s. You are brilliant, beautiful, powerful, gorgeous, love and light energy. Oh, you're just like sitting on a porch on a hot summer day and the breeze is just coming in and it feels so good, and there's like a beautiful fresh flower smell in the air. That is what is going through you right now, and thank you so much for that. Because I feel it all. Okay, you guys, if you like this video, if it resonated for you, please like it, please share, please subscribe, hit the little bell so you know when the next video drops. And I just appreciate all the subscriptions so much. They mean so much to me. We're slowly growing this little channel, and I'm so grateful and honored that I get to be here. So love and light to you all. I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, if you chose pile 4 or Aragonite, this is your reading, all about what makes you unique and special. Oh, let's get into it. You guys, this has been one of the most fun readings that I've gotten to do. Just to feel all y'all's energy is like, it's just amazing. We really, truly beat ourselves up so badly, and we are special, divine, amazing people. So yeah, okay, so let's see. We're going to start with tarot, and then we're going to go to oracle. I'm not taking any reversals in the tarot. I'm just going to read them straight up. So let's get started. Spirit, clear distinct messages for my pile 4s. Dang, y'all. Wow. Okay. Immediately, I mean, we have 2 kings. So you guys are really masters. You are really like grown people, elevated people. Like you are, you're probably spirit words would be great. Probably very old souls. Like you've done a lot of work on yourselves. You are, you know, extremely, you know, the King of Cups is all about being a master of your emotions. You're excellent in your relationships. You're just grounded, very fair and balanced. You know, really successful, really good with your money, good with knowledge. These are 2 like very strong, beautiful energies. Ultimately, like we're starting with this, I'm just getting a sense that you guys are really fantastic mediators. In regard to conflict, like with this King of Cups and the King of, like, I feel like you're able to see both sides a lot. You might be Libra. Like anytime that there's, you know, change, you know, conflict, like anything, you might be the mediator of your family, or the peacemaker of your family, or just the mediator between like your friends. You might actually work like as a psychiatrist, therapist, professional mediator, but you're just really, really good at diffusing people's words and just speaking really, really beautifully balanced in a way that people can hear you and you can dissolve conflict. Yeah, you've done a lot of work on yourself. You're very successful. And you're not a person that waits for opportunity. You're a person that builds their opportunity. Um, I feel like you get a lot of ideas from your intuition. And you really appreciate nice things. I absolutely feel like you dress nicely, you look really nice, like you want to be successful for reasons that are pure and, you know, heart led, but you also know your self-worth enough to be like, and I like a nice house. I like to dress the part. I also feel like you guys really love travel. Like there's a bit of an adventurous spirit a little bit in here. So yeah, like just really beautiful, solid, grounded, but fun. Like I also get a sense you're probably very creative. Yeah, so I mean, with these kings here, like you could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, like water, with the cups, or, you know, Leo, Sag, or sorry, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You don't have to be. I don't really like doing signs, honestly, because whatever. But yeah, so like really beautiful energy to start. Let's go to the El Key Oracle to get some more information. Spirit for my pile 4s. What makes them unique and special? Okay. Beautiful. So this Oracle deck is called Elke Oracle. It's all women. So I'm going to be saying she, who, blah, blah, blah. So just, it's really does not matter masculine, feminine. It's just the energy, and we're just not even paying attention to that. But we got Colette, she who nurtures. And I absolutely like with that conflict, I feel like you have a really compassionate side. You have an empathy, you're able to see both sides, and I feel like you really feel things. So in that regard, I feel like you're very empathic, very good at dissolving conflict because you know how people are feeling, which is really beautiful. And then, it says empathy, gentleness, and insight. So I feel like that insight, like that empathy, it makes you just like super sharp, where you can be like, they're saying this, but they feel this way, and what they actually mean is this. And you can just like, yeah, just really diffuse anything. I really get a sense that you appreciate how you look. Like, and I mentioned this before, but and just really being drawn to like, if you're a man, like you may be getting like manicures, or you just have like a sense of style. You like different kinds of jewelry, and yeah, like you always like to look nice. Like to you, that's like a creative outlet. It's not vapid or stupid. It's just another form of expression and a form of like loveliness, which you just really, really appreciate. Then we have Renee, she who hopes. Love, hope, relationships. So with this King of Cups, I absolutely feel like you guys are just like really good at relationships. And there's a sense of, I'm getting a sense that you guys are kind of destined for like a beautiful romance in your life. With this King of Cups energy, I mean, you're two masters here of like emotions, relationships, and like this money and wealth. But like to be a master of your emotions, I mean, you do relationships really, really well. And if you're not already in one, I feel like you're destined for like a really beautiful one. And I feel like that is a huge blessing because you've done so much work to understand yourself and your own emotions. You might be like a relationship counselor, like a therapist or like a relationship counselor. I also feel like you're a significant dreamer. I definitely get like a sense of an artistic, dreamy, ethereal kind of dreamer vibe from you guys. You're very interesting people. Because you're very grounded, but then you're also kind of like almost this Pisces energy of just kind of like flowing, and which is really interesting because they're two kind of typically like juxtapositions a little bit, but you guys do it in a really beautiful, balanced way. Like, I'm not surprised if you're very successful or that you will be successful because it's just like a fine balance. It's really beautiful. And then we have, I have no idea how to pronounce this, Atrante, that's who she is. And she who enfolds. She embraces self-care. Swath? I have no idea. I don't know what that word is. Sorry, I graduated from college a long time ago. Embrace self-care. You are someone, you guys are just super balanced and healthy people. Like, it's incredible. Like, you know when to put the brakes on. You're just very grounded. And it keeps you on the earth because you're so like also a little bit dreamy that you could fly off into space, but you're just like, oh, I feel like I'm flying off into space. That's when I'm going to take a salt bath and just like really take care of myself. Oh, I had a hard day, controlling all of my feelings and being a badass. And, I'm just going to make a really good vegetable medley and decompress for a bit, like read a good book. I feel like you're also really, really good with animals. This bird is just like sticking out to me, and then we have the frog here. You might be like a bit of an animal whisperer. I just feel like with all that empathy as well, and a master of your emotions, being, you know, empathic, that you're probably very good friends with the spirit animal world and just the animal world in general. I get a sense that you really love culture, travel. Yeah. Okay. And I'm also being drawn to her eyes, so you might have like really piercing blue eyes, or just eyes that are really like significant and stand out. You probably smell good. Okay, so let's go to the spirit animal oracle, or just to the animal spirit animals. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. And see what other information we can get. Okay, spirit. Clear distinct messages for my pile fours. We have badger spirit, dragonfly spirit, and armadillo spirit. I'm not sure if I've ever seen this guy. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Okay, badger spirit, be fearless and bold. What is most interesting to me about this is that we have be fearless and bold. You know, it's like all this fiery energy. And then we have a 4. And 4s are all about stability and being grounded and, you know, safe and security. Just really stabilizing energy. So it's like, I'm fearless and bold and I love to travel. Whee! But I do it very safely. Like I have an itinerary. Yeah, really, really interesting. And with badgers, like I don't get the, like whenever I think of badger, I think like badgering people are like, I'm a grumpy badger, you know, and I feel like you can just diffuse anybody just by being like really smart. Like you can read people very, very quickly and just be like, I know how to diffuse you, blah, 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 you know. And then we have dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. Yes, I get a very strong sense that you can read through bullshit. I think that's what makes you a good mediator. And you don't have to like actually work as a mediator. It's just kind of a life gift that you have. But you're really able to see through the bullshit and get to the very fine details of things in regard to people. We also have a 22. These are people that are natural leaders, and they are master builders. And you have 2 like masters. So I'm not at all. This is a master number. Yeah, and you know, again, with like the spirit world, like you might see dragonflies pretty regularly. That might be your jam. But you are here to help shift and elevate the way that people interact with each other, and to just elevate the planet. And then we have armadillo spirit. I've never seen him. Oh my gosh, he's so ridiculous. I love it. Set healthy boundaries. Yeah, and I find that it's so interesting. Like this guy knows how to take a time out when he needs to. It's like I've been building and now I'm going to just stand here and relax for a second. And then we've got, you know, a Tronte who knows how to just like have ultimate self-care, like take a time out when she needs it. And then Armadillo's like, yeah, I'm here for it. So everybody's just taking the breaks when they need it. And you know how to set healthy boundaries with people. And like, again, there's just a sense of healthiness about you. Very grounded, like a master of your emotions, just really fantastic energy, really healthy energy. Like alone on a deserted island or like a plane going down, like I'd want you sitting next to me. Well done. Really phenomenal, cool energy. So let's go to, let's see, let's get some more spirit for my pile 4s. What else for my pile of 4s? Okay, spirit, clear, distinct messages for these badass people. My pile 4s. Success, duh. Affection, oh, again with the relationship. And clarity, beautiful energy. Okay, so what I'm absolutely getting is success. Yeah, like with this, I mean, you're not just a king, like you're a king times two. Like you have absolutely, again, masculine, feminine, you guys, it doesn't matter that they're kings. It doesn't matter. It's just like a masculine energy. um, and with this two here, I feel this sense of just being really phenomenal in relationships and knowing how to guide relationships, giving your friends really amazing advice, really great at partnerships, teamwork, anything that, balance. And this has made you very successful. You've worked very hard for it. You have like keys that other people just don't have. Yeah. Not everybody's able to understand what you do. Like you see a bigger picture. You see outside of kind of like a Judge Judy. I'm sorry. There's got to be a better example than that. But you're able to just like see the bullshit and to really like, yeah, just hone in on things like very quickly. With this affection, I just feel absolutely, and then we have like this cat here, like absolutely animals, empathic, spirit animals, animal whisperer, definitely a sense of animals, definitely a sense of creativity here. And affection, like I feel like if you're not in a relationship, you're destined for like a really beautiful one, because you can't be this person and be single for long. Like it's just impossible because yeah. And we have, with all those healthy boundaries that we have underneath here, you're not going to like initially people that are givers and so successful, like you can have people latch on that want to drain you, but you have healthy boundaries. So, if, you're not in a relationship yet, you will be, and it'll be really beautiful and lovely. And if you are, you're probably like, yeah, I am. And then we have clarity. Yeah, like with this third eye here, like there's just a knowing, like you just know. You're a very strong individual, very independent. Not too much shakes you. And I feel like you've seen a lot. You've seen a lot, you've experienced a lot. I don't sense like a lot of like trauma here or anything like that, but I feel like maybe the surrounding people around you, maybe you came from a family with some, God bless them, stray wackadoodles, that you've just really been able to kind of be the solid, steady, and you just like learned like that does not serve me. You learned very quickly, and you're just very, very independent, which is beautiful energy. So let's see what makes you unique and special. You guys are like super chill. It's really interesting to do these readings in each pile. I get the sense of the energy, and you guys are just like smooth. Like that's the word I would give you. Like smooth is this pile. Unshakable. Empathy. Bam. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Yeah. And just like in the service of love, that just, again, like some kind of act of service, some service that you are to humanity in your career, in your personal life, like you are of service to the world. There are services you provide to really help other people. Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Yeah, and I feel like that's why that loving relationship is coming in, and or that you already have it. Because you're just a very integral person. That's a great word for this group too, because you're so balanced. And then patience. You're able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Beautiful. I mean, you can't be a master of your emotions and not be patient. You've definitely like learned some stuff along the way for sure. Yeah, really, really gorgeous energy. Let's get some guidance for you guys. Guidance for my pile of fours, and then we'll do some blessings. But yeah, you guys are incredible, just well-rounded and grounded people in the best way. Like I want a lot of friends like you. Okay, so let's get some guidance for pile 4. We have traveling lightly, simplify your life. Okay, so, and I feel like, again, with this mastery of those two kings, I feel like you already know this, but when things get a little bit, when you do feel a little bit off kilter, Spirit's just like, remember, just like clean the house, um, simplify your life, you know, cut out all the crap from people or things around your house, like kind of like declutter along the way. But I really feel like for most of you, you're either growing into this or you're on your way to it. These are absolutely your gifts. So yeah, when you are feeling a little bit wackadoodle, you know, just simplify your life. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. So I feel like Spirit's just asking you to believe and hope. This came out in another pile too, where, you know, with this like fairy tale, like I want you to believe in love for yourself. For those of you who haven't found it yet, um, you might be in the middle of this transformation, you know, becoming these two. You might be in like a page or a queen or a knight stage. Maybe you're not completely in that mastery yet. Um, but you have such a phenomenal light, and Spirit really wants to bless you with beautiful, beautiful love and relationships, not just as a mediator, but in your own life. And I feel like with this fairy tale castle that they're just really, they want you to believe in fairy tales again. Believe, believe, believe. And they're also showing you lots of signs right now. So be on the lookout for signs and synchronicities, you guys. Really listen to your intuition. And then passion and pleasure, savor your life. Okay, so that's just all about, you know, this card is like, you know, and we're on our traveling expedition, you know, and we travel and travel, we have places to go, and we have to be somewhere at a certain time. Sometimes at 3 a.m, you come across a band of gypsies, and you know what? Dance with them. So don't forget to take time out, which I feel like you do with that, all that self-care, but to also just remember fun. Like sometimes you can be so grounded, so even keeled that Spirit's like, shake it up. Like, don't forget that you like to travel. Don't forget to be fearless and bold. Like, savor your life. Like every moment, do some fun things, dance under the moon, do things that kind of shake up who you are and what you do. Okay, so that's really fun, beautiful guidance. Nothing big or detrimental there, you know. You need to heal the next 10 years. It's just like, just declutter and believe in love and dance under the full moon. Highly recommend. Okay, so let's get some blessings from my pile of 4s. Blessings. Healing, how funny. Okay, Spirit, I heard you. Beauty and strength. Interesting. So healing. So these are your blessings. So I absolutely, again, you're a healer. I feel like if you've seen things throughout your life, like you've healed those things, and that's why you're so good at helping other people. Yeah, there's just like an incredible stability. Like you're a very stable person. Like that bear is not moving. You have an ability to really make people feel new and fresh and pure again. Really hopeful. And I feel like there's just like a trustworthy energy to you. Just a really beautiful, beautiful energy. And then we have this wood nymph, which is beauty. Yes, yes, yes. I really feel like you love beautiful things. You might like doing your makeup. I feel like, you know, to be this, you know, balanced and grounded and, you know, smart and intelligent, like you can't not, you kind of you see the beauty in everything. You're able to see the beauty in everything, but you also just, you know, creatively want to put that out into the world. You know that there's value in respect and pride and that creativity of like putting on an outfit that makes you feel good. And yeah, really, really lovely. And then we have Ancient Oak Spirit, all about strength, which, oh, I love this card. I mean, look at that oak. It's just like, and that's just the kind of energy that I get from you. This gift of just like resounding groundedness. Can you imagine the roots of this tree? Holy crap. So just really beautiful energy. People see this in you. They see the light in you. Yeah, there's absolutely something about relationships in this pile, that you're just amazing with people. And you're a rock for other people, which is such a gift. Okay, my pile fours. So the last thing we're going to do is grab a Love Yourself card. Love Yourself card. And that will be it. I love this energy. It's just so peaceful and chill. It's like being by the beach, just drinking on a margarita. It's just no big. Everything's good. Okay. Spirit for my pile fours. How can they best love themselves? Life is very simple. I create my experiences by my thinking and feeling patterns. Thinking and feeling. That's hilarious. What I believe about myself and about life becomes true for me. So yeah, like again, you've just mastered the idea of, I'm going to keep this very simple. This is how I do life. Like it just, this, simplify your life, declutter with this simply, like it's just perfect. I use my words and thoughts as tools to shape my future. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say here. I think it speaks for itself. Yeah, you guys are just incredible, beautiful energy. And I just hope that this like really resonates with you guys. Well, I hope that if it resonates with you guys, that you just swim in that feeling of all of this goodness, because you're incredible people, incredibly strong and just balanced people. And I don't know a lot of people in the world that are. So yeah, just you guys are incredible. You're amazing, and own it and love it and tell yourself that in the mirror every single day. Okay, my pile fours. If you like this video, please like it, please share and subscribe. The subscriptions mean everything. It's so much fun. And I will see you on my next video. Sending you lots of love and light. Bye.